So let's talk about what's happening in the Gulf region. Tensions have resurfaced after U.S. President Donald Trump accused Iran of violating a recently brokered ceasefire following a reported drone attack in the Strait of Hormuz. In a sharp statement, Trump clarified that Iranian drones targeted multiple vessels. That's the claim that Trump has made, that Iranian drones had targeted multiple vessels, with one striking a cargo ship before being intercepted by the U.S. forces. Calling the incident a foolish violation of the agreement, Trump warned against further escalation, even as questions now yet again remain over the fragile truce between the two sides. More breaking updates now coming in. The U.S. Central Command forces also conducted strikes against Iran. This is the response from the United States on the alleged attack that took place on the commercial ship that was transiting the Strait of Hormuz. U.S. aircraft striking Iranian missiles and drone storage locations and coastal radar sites after Iran hit a vessel. Now, the Singapore-flagged cargo ship was exiting the Strait of Hormuz along the Omani coast at the time of Iran's attack. Sarah Claire, foreign policy analyst, joins us on the broadcast. Thank you for joining us. What do you make of these attacks? The United States going on to claim that a violation has come from Iran's side, that a Singapore-flagged vessel was attacked by Iran, after which there has been counterstrike from the United States.
Yeah, well, thank you for having me. I would say this is, I believe that Iran violated the ceasefire first, and this is Iranian propaganda that's now circulating. We even saw a post by the IRGC, or a statement by the IRGC, where they tried to say that the U.S. violated the ceasefire first. Also, there was a peace deal announced between, or not a peace deal, but a beginnings of a peace deal announced between Israel and Lebanon today. Iran should be happy about that. They've tried to bring Lebanon into these negotiations, which should be between the U.S. and Iran, and they keep trying to bring Lebanon up, to create more problems. And so now we've solved that problem as well. So there's really no reason why they would have violated the ceasefire, other than that they have certain elements of their regime that are trying to sabotage these peace efforts.
Okay, all right. Do stay with us. We have more breaking updates coming in. We have a reaction coming in from Iran after the U.S. strike. Strong reaction emerging from Iran after head of national security accused the United States of breaking the ceasefire and striking Iranian targets amid ongoing negotiations, claiming that it was actually the United States that violated diplomatic principles. Iran has now warned that such actions would backfire. So, Ms. Claire, the Iranian side seems to have a completely different story, and we've seen this happen during the negotiations as well. Iran going on to say that it's not us, it's the United States that has violated the ceasefire.
Yeah, I mean, this is typical Iranian regime propaganda. I think President Trump, he responded very well to the Iran's violation of the ceasefire. He struck drone sites, which Iran was using drones to target the commercial ships in the Strait of Hormuz. That's a violation of the ceasefire. That's something they're not supposed to be doing. So President Trump targeted the drone strikes, so, saying, okay, don't do this. So I don't think that President Trump is trying to escalate this, back to a full-scale military operation, because you saw the strikes that the U.S. did do, were limited in their scope. And so the Iranian regime actually, because they are so disorganized and in such disarray, they issued two statements today, and they deleted one. And then they left the second one up. So I think that also shows that they don't want this to escalate back into full-scale war. So, I'm hoping that we'll see that President Trump has said before that ceasefires in this part of the world, this is kind of par for the course. There is some firing throughout. And so I'm hoping that both sides will kind of stick to that, and we'll see the talks continue.
Okay, all right. Do stay with us.